Imagine if you had a chance to start anew. No restrictions, no obligations, anywhere and anything in the world. What would that life look like? It was such a distant dream 2 years ago. The way I looked out of the window, the way I walked on the streets, the way I complained about every minor inconvenience, the way I felt so uninspired. And one day, a voice in my head asked me, "What makes you feel alive?" I spent the next 2 years trying to figure out a future that looks like mine. And I did it. Some of the most beautiful things come from the most devastating losses. Doesn't mean that it's not hard though. Letting go of the life I had, the friends I had, was hard. But it also helped me realize what makes me feel alive. Every new day felt like the start of something new. Every breath, every blink, it felt as if the world was reintroducing itself to me. Life was unfolding gently in front of me, frame by frame. It felt like I was exactly where I was meant to be, and all I had to do was keep watching. But just like the start of every movie, there were new things to get used to. New storyline, new characters. I'm a riddle to every face passing by in this city. But in some ways, this new life ended up making me feel more lost than I ever was. I guess I always thought moving to a place I want to be in was supposed to help me find myself again. So it was confusing when suddenly I felt the most lost I've ever been. I've been thinking about quitting a lot. I wouldn't trade this for anything, this life is all I've dreamt of. But I also feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess now there's just so much uncertainties in my life. It's exhausting to deal with all the thoughts in my head. It's not that I'm sad. I just feel like I'm floating, doing what I need to survive, but slightly detached from it all. And I know growth isn't instant, but still, part of me thought this would feel more like a transformation, and sometimes I wonder if I'm wasting my time. I thought I'd feel different by now. I thought 5 months would be enough time to become someone new, or at least someone slightly better. Someone who wakes up early, someone who knows what they're doing. But most days, I wake up with the same questions. This unshakable feeling that maybe nothing really changed, except the view outside my window. I used to romanticize this, the clean slate, the adventure. But no one warns you about the silence that comes with starting over. How loud your thoughts get when you don't know who to talk to, or what it does to a person when every familiar thing is replaced with quiet. But maybe what I didn't realize in this moment is that this life was actually challenging me to figure out who I really was. I would say that being comfortable with the uncomfortable, with the unknown, was the biggest thing I had to learn out of all this. Everything around me felt uncertain, like I was walking through a story without a map. But the longer I stayed, the more I realized that it wasn't a puzzle I needed to solve. It was just life. I chose this. I wanted this. Even if I didn't know what I was walking into. Even if it meant leaving behind that little safe bubble I built for myself. Somewhere along the way, I stopped asking where this was all heading. The constant voice asking about purpose, or what comes next, or what's the point of it all.
Which one of us can run quicker?
Because I was tired of always thinking, always planning, always trying to force meaning out of things when in reality, I'm living in what I used to dream about. I just wasn't paying attention. And that's when it all changed for me. Once I stopped looking for control, once I let myself sink into the uncertainty, it felt lighter. Every new place, every new face, pieces of me it will replace. Not with absence, but with something new. A version of me I never knew. It's weird when everything keeps changing. You can't hold on to those things anymore and you're left with yourself. Figuring it out isn't all rainbows and sunshines. Sometimes it's complicated. Sometimes it's messy. But maybe that's what makes it real. You can't control what comes, what goes, or what life throws at you. The only control you have is how you react to it. And maybe that's enough. Being uncomfortable was exactly what I needed to be, because now I have all these stories and memories to look back on. In a lot of ways, it shaped me into the person I've always wanted to become. Someone who's more confident and proud of themselves. No matter how uncomfortable or uncertain things may be. I don't want to stay in that same familiar spot because I think the point of life is to go out of our comfort zone. And so I thought I'd feel different by now. I thought new city, new me. But the truth is, maybe growth is just the accumulation of small, normal decisions. Maybe it's learning to sit in the emptiness without trying to feel it. Maybe it's looking around and realizing that you're still here, and that still counts for something. Maybe the real change isn't loud. Maybe it's subtle. Maybe becoming someone new doesn't feel like arriving. Maybe it just feels like continuing. Maybe feeling different isn't the point. Maybe showing up, even when it doesn't feel like enough, is what becoming someone else really looks like.